Oh, am I on now? Oh shoot, I'm just a talking. I did the wrong thing. Okay, let's start again. This is day 8, and this is my second video. I go over here. I call myself taking a picture of myself and doing all that, and I pushed the wrong thing. I don't know if I'm going to post these or not. Haven't decided yet, but I said I will give myself maybe 3 months, and then I'll start posting everything to see. Oh, what's the day? June 19th. Okay, let me get a shot of myself here so I can see how I'm doing. Here's this way right here. Okay, there's that. Now, the reason I'm really doing this is because I want to make a journal of how this is my weight loss is going this time, and the different things I decided to do to get exercise. Yesterday, I decided to walk up and down the stairs in my house, because I got stairs in my basement, and I was going to walk 25 minutes up and down the stairs. And it's like, that's a lot of stairs. I don't know, about 10 stairs, 10 or 15 stairs. I did that 2 times. I about rolled my ass down them stairs. So I decided I was not going to never do that again. That was, how you can think of something, and it's a good idea when you think about it. But when you try to do it, it's the most terriblest idea you decided you was going to do. That's how that idea was. So I'm at the point where I don't know if I'm going to post these or not, but I wanted a journal of how I'm doing. So when I do post them, it might be about 3 months so you can see how my weight is going. But if I do post it, I want people to see the results and before, the after, and the doing. So this way I can record it. And I like my phone because I carry my phone everywhere I go. And I thought about that. I said, well, I'm always carrying my phone. And I can record everything I'm doing on my phone. Other than I walk up my backyard point to point, but it's kind of muddy out here today. And since I carry my phone everywhere, I put everything I eat on my calendar. And that's why it's kind of quick for me to do it that way. I write it down as I eat, as I go, as I make it. That way I know exactly what I'll stick in my mouth. I figure if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. I've always believed if I decide to do something, I give it my best shot. This is my best shot. So I'm giving this my very best shot. So I've been writing down what I eat, and I've been doing the calories. I got to get a scale though, so I can make sure I got the right portions. But most of everything I've been eating is portioned out. And I've been writing down the recipes on how I cooked it, and I've been taking pictures of what I eat. But this time, I wanted to catalog this. Like I said, it's been 30 years. Well, 28 years since I went on a diet like this. It was 28 years ago, because I've been married 29 years in 2 weeks. Well, July the 4th, and 1990. And when I decided to lose the weight the first time, and I lost like about 100 pounds, it was 1991. Because I got so heavy, I didn't like it, and I didn't like looking at myself, and I won't go by mirrors, and I just didn't like the way I looked. So I told my husband then I was going to lose weight, and he made fun of me and told me I couldn't do it. Shocked his ass. He doesn't do that anymore. If I say I'm going to do something, he believes that I'm going to do it. So this time, it just seemed like it just crept up years and years and years. And like I said, I have a sit-down job. And it's hard to get exercise when you sit down. And so I was realizing, again, that I didn't like looking at myself. I didn't like going by mirrors. I didn't like going in the store by a door that had glass. I just didn't like it. And I didn't like seeing people that I knew, because once you see people that you knew and you lost weight, they always say, first thing they always like to say is you gained all the weight back, which really pisses you off. And so I was getting that feeling again, and I didn't like that. So, And I wouldn't take pictures and all that kind of thing. Now, like I said, since I went to the emergency room and I got my ass on that scale, that just shocked me into taking action. I always come to the conclusion that all my life's biggest decisions that I've ever made, it was a shocking event that made me to do it. And once I decided to do it, I followed through with it. Like last year, like I said, my mom had been sick for a while, and I would always see about her. When I would get off of work, I would go to our house to make sure she was okay. And I hadn't started living with her until about September. And I would have my husband call her in the morning time to make sure she was okay. But he wouldn't call her anymore the whole day. She'd be at home by herself. I used to live next door to her. But anyway, it was September of last year, which would have been 2018. When I came home, she was in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, and she was just screaming. And she told me she had been in there all day because she couldn't get up. And it just broke my heart. She said that my husband hadn't called. She said my husband should have heard her when we live in the house. And she said she was yelling real loud, but you can't hear her. Can't hear anything in the house. And she said that she had been there all day and she couldn't get up, and that she was just yelling and yelling, and nobody seen about her. And that just broke my heart. So I told her after that, I said, well, I'll start staying with you all the time, and then I have my husband come over while I'm at work 2 or 3 times a day before he goes to work to make sure you're okay and to take you to the bathroom back and forth. So that was one of my big life shocking moments that made me stop and shock me, scare me to death, to take action. So after that, I started staying with her all night. When I got off work, I went over there to see about her. Took her to the bathroom and back went to the bathroom, cooked her dinner, and spent the night with her. And when I would leave in the morning, my husband would go over. I would leave at 7, because I got to go to work at 7. I would leave at 7. He would get up. Oh, no, I would leave at 5. He would get up at 7 and go see about her. He'd go 7, 9, 11, and 1 to make sure she was okay. And we did that until she passed. Yeah, so anyway, with the emergency room, I got my big ass on those scales, and they're going to try to trick you and tell you how much you weigh in kilometers or kilowatts or kilograms or some shit. I said, what is that in pounds? You know, it shocked me into action. So this is where I'm at now. Actually, I noticed I am feeling better. I used to be very tired all the time. I was just tired and fatigued and all the time. Now I'm feeling a lot better. I started eating a little something in the morning. I gotta work on that. And I drink a lot of water, which I was drinking a lot of water anyway. All I do drink is water and coffee. I used to be an alcoholic, and I stopped drinking about, 16 years ago. So I don't drink alcohol, but in my coffee, I'll put coffee cream in it. I love that stuff. And it doesn't seem like it's a lot, but 35 calories, and I would put like, a fourth a cup? That's quite a few calories. So that was one thing. So I stopped drinking. I didn't put sugar in my coffee, but I put all the cream in it. So I stopped doing that. And now I just drink water. So now, the first couple of weeks, I'm on my second week. I've been eating a lot of chicken. Baked chicken. I'm trying to figure out the recipes that I like on my chicken. I'm getting better at it. I buy chicken breast. because it's already portioned out. All I do is take one out, cut it, take one out, cook it. But now I'm going to buy some whole chicken and my husband cut it up. And I was cooking my chicken different, but I told him I'm going to start cooking his the same way too. But getting to the fact, yeah, I just got complacent, I guess. I don't know. I didn't like looking at myself. And I am too beautiful of a chick not to be looking at myself. Yeah, I just didn't like it. You know, I look at myself from here up. My neck up. I'm too pretty for that. And I can hear my mama now. What? You up? Why you here, fool? I left you in good standing. What happened? I got fat. That is not gonna do. So anyway, this is the point I'm at. So I try to walk. I decided I was gonna walk, like I said in my first video, in my backyard because it's safe and I can do it by myself. Ain't nobody bothering me. I don't have to wait on my son and his girlfriend because they always floating around and they got a life. And I figure this is easy. I don't know how many miles it is or what, but I just wanted to do 25 minutes walking. So that should help because I do get up in the morning time and I walk on my treadmill. But I like being outside. It's just something that makes me feel good when you're outside walking. And you know, like when you have a routine of doing something, it seems like somebody's always looking at you, trying to figure out your routine. And this way, nobody's in my business about me and my routine. And if I'm looking like hoobie doobie, whoobie wobby, ain't nobody noticing that. Ooh. So I came to the conclusion yesterday I would weigh myself once a month. I figured once a week is too much, it's too stressful. But I didn't need to know if it's working. So I figured once a month is good enough for me at this point. So my first weigh-in will be July the 8th. Because I went to the emergency room on June the 8th. So I said, I'll weigh myself July the 8th. I'm going to write it down. I said, this time I'm going to be completely honest with myself. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to bullshit myself. I'm just going to do it. I bullshitted myself all this time. And I decided I'd just be completely honest. So that's my first weigh-in. But I said I will take a picture of myself once a week so I can see how it's going. And I like videotaping. That way I can talk and it's therapeutic. Because I can, sometimes I try to write down my stuff in my journal. But I be tired by the time I get home and try to figure out what I'm going to eat and try to cook a little bit. And so this way I can videotape myself, write in my journal, and take pictures so I know what I'm doing. And I don't like telling people what I'm doing because every time when you gain weight and you tell people you're going to lose weight and you're working, you're on a diet, they look at you stupid and say, yeah, right. So I just learned to shut the fuck up and just be me and do it. So yeah, this is very calming. And like I said, if my son was small, I'd have him out here with me. But he's grown now. This is the first time he was little. And I would make him walk, because he's big too. I would make him walk. When I pick him up from school, we would walk home together. So wherever I went, he went. So we both got to walking, and it didn't hurt anybody. And then my husband got impressed, so he decided he was going to outdo me. My husband's always going to outdo me. So, yeah. So, this is where I'm at today. Oh my goodness, I'm almost done. Got like 5 more minutes to go. This helps me when I talk. Either I'm listening to my radio or I'm here, and it helps the time go by. And you don't realize how good a little walk it is. It don't seem like it's a lot, but it's quite a bit. You know, I'm getting a little sweat, building up a little sweat. So, I'm happy about that. I just feel like today, for the- this for for a long time, today just felt like a good day. I felt like a bowl of sunshine all day because I know what I'm going to do. I figured I'm going to do it. I said I'm going to do it. And I'm the type of person, if I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. Once I say I'm going to do something, I will do it. And don't change my mind. That's it. And since I decided that I was going to do this, I just feel good all over. Oh, another thing I decided to do was either each week or maybe every 2 weeks while I'm doing this, I'm going to buy myself, what is that? I'm going to reward myself with a gift. I'm not talking food. I ain't talking about nothing special to eat. I'm talking about buy me something. So normally I buy makeup, but I got enough makeup. Now until I change my mind, you can never have enough makeup. Because I love fashion fair. And fashion fair is going out of business. Well, it went out of business. So I've been trying to scrounge up fashion fair off the internet, YouTube, or wherever I can find it. I think I done scrounged up enough of that. So I decided this week I'm going to buy me some cologne. Because I've been very good. And I did what I was supposed to do. I stuck with my plan. So I'm going to buy me a bottle of cologne and me a pair of earrings. I love earrings. So I decided I think that would be a good reward for me. I said, well, that would be, if I stick with what I'm going to do, nothing big or nothing. Either a tube of lipstick or some eyeliner or eyeshadow or something like that. Just something to reward myself over. I don't want no food. I ate enough candy, enough cookies, enough ice cream, and cake, and cheesecake to last a lifetime. And like I said, I don't eat that much. I stopped eating meat alone. I don't eat a lot of meat. And because my teeth bad too. I gotta get my teeth fixed. But I said, I will give myself a reward. So I decided I need no makeup for today, but I'm always changing my mind on that. I can never have enough eyeliner or something. But every 2 weeks or once a week, or I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I don't know how to do it every 2 weeks or every week. Maybe when I take my picture. How's it ever I'm gonna reward myself? I would say buy some shoes, but hell, I got enough shoes. I bought some shoes. About like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 pairs of shoes. What? A couple of weeks ago, about a month ago. So I don't need no shoes at this minute. But you can never have no more shoes. You can never have enough shoes either, or enough earrings. So it's gonna be something like that. So I'll let you know how that goes too. So I'm almost done. I'm just rounding out the corner here, and I've walked 20 minutes. So yeah. Because I wanted to walk at least 30 minutes a day. I never can make it to 30 minutes in the morning. Like I said in the first video. So I decided, since I can't walk 30 minutes in the morning, I just walk in the afternoon as well. So I walked 20 minutes today, and this is day 8. So I don't know if I'm going to make a video every day or however I do it, but I'm going to start making videos. And I started looking at myself again. I noticed I'm peeing a lot. That's a good thing. Okay. Until next time. This is day 8. Bye-bye.